Binance, the world's largest and most popular cryptocurrency exchange, is launching the testnet of their very own blockchain called, unsurprisingly, Binance Chain. Very inventive name, guys. Now, Binance Chain is going to be the home of Binance's decentralized exchange, or perhaps should I say non-custodial exchange, because you will be in charge of your funds on that exchange. And I'm very excited about it because Binance has been a great exchanging experience for me, and I'm very excited to see them coming out with a decentralized exchange to add that extra layer of security for your trading experience. And it really makes me feel like, what bear market? Honestly, the builders are out there building, and that's very, very exciting. Now, in this video, I am going to be showing you the test net of the Binance DEX. We're going to be making some buys and sells and actually looking at the latency, experiencing what it's going to be like to use it. That being said, before we do jump into looking at that, I just want to give you a bit of background about the Binance chain itself. So the Binance chain, low latency, high throughput, 1 second block times, 1 confirmation finality, low fees, and it will be a delegated proof of stake system. And it has to be super robust in order to manage the kind of volume that the centralized Binance exchange actually manages. On the chain, you'll be able to send and receive BNB tokens. You'll be able to issue new tokens. You'll be able to trade. Any participant in the chain can propose any new trading pairs that they want to see. It'll be running with 11 nodes for the test net. Now, it's not certain how many nodes we'll see on the main net when we get it out, so how decentralized will the main net actually be when it does launch? But remember, this is an exchange. You keep control of your funds in a decentralized exchange versus on a centralized exchange where they are in control of your funds at all times. Now, Binance has proven itself to be generally a very good actor in the cryptocurrency space, but launching a decentralized exchange is just another way in which you can be in charge of your own financial destiny. I love DEXs, I really do. The one thing that they've all suffered from, though, is low volume, bad latency, all that fun stuff. Binance Chain is aiming to fix all of that. Now, Binance Chain will have on-chain order matching run by the nodes as opposed to others which have off-chain order matching. BNB will be the gas of the chain, and of course will also still apply for discounted trading fees. Also, please do note that when the chain goes live, you will need to indeed migrate your BNB ERC20 tokens to the Binance Chain main net. Okay, enough of what Binance Chain is all about. Let's actually get in there and have a look at the DEX. Okay, so this is the testnet. You're going to need to get set up with a key and a password, and then request some testnet BNB to come over here and play with. Now, I got that testnet BNB. I've already done a few trades on the decentralized exchange, but let's just go through the process here. We can, of course, see our balances here. These are all just testnet tokens, guys. So I got 200 Binance testnet tokens. You can, of course, go over here and see your transactions. You can go over here and see your order history and all that. It's very familiar with the regular Binance exchange. So you do have that similar setup, that similar feeling. So if you are used to using Binance, it's a very easy transition over to the DEX. The only big difference is that instead of going and signing into your Binance centralized exchange account, you can come over here and sign in with your ledger. For example, there will be coming integration for a large range of hardware wallets and different options for you to sign into your account. Obviously, a hardware wallet will be the safest way to do it. Ledger is going to be supporting the Binance chain. So looking here at the exchange itself, very easy setup here. Basically, only limit orders though at the moment. So that is a downside that I do see currently. Obviously, I would love to see stop losses. Obviously, I would love to see market orders. I feel like I often do a lot of market orders personally, but limit orders are fine. That is where they'll be starting off. They are saying that they will, in the future, bring in some of those different order features, but we are starting off with just the limit order. So I've already bought some Monero and I've already bought some Litecoin. But let's just go here and we'll buy some IOTA just for fun here. So we'll go ahead and click on what is the best ask right now. And we'll put in 25% of my BNB and go ahead and click buy iota.b. Now you're going to notice that said iota.b. So I'm not buying IOTA directly on the Binance chain. Now, interchain operability will not be an initial feature. So that is something that you do need to keep in mind. Instead, we will be buying and selling pegged coins. You can see here, ADA.B, BCHABC.B. It's a mouthful, that one. EOS.B, Dash.B, ETC.B, LTC.B. These are all pegged tokens issued on the Binance chain. Now, all of these pegged tokens are redeemable for real tokens back over on the centralized exchange. So you can come here and trade to your heart's content using the Binance chain, getting these pegged tokens. And when you want to cash out for some real Bitcoin, you can do that very easily via the centralized exchange, or you can keep the pegged tokens on the Binance chain. Up to you how you want to do it. It's not the best. I would like to see the native feature of that, but this is just where we're starting. That's really worth keeping in mind. Interchain operability is going to come in the future. These .bs will not always be here. We will see native support for Ethereum. We will see native support for other chains as it comes in, but this is not where it's starting. They're aiming to get the best DEX up and running that they can at the start. The other features will come with time. Now let's go ahead and we're going to sell, actually. So about some Litecoin earlier. We're going to go ahead and sell that Litecoin back to the market here. So we'll do the best bid, 100% of the Litecoin back, and we're going to get 38. 38 back over here, which is great. Go ahead and sell that LTC.B. And it's that quick. It's that quick. It's super quick, and that's really impressive how quick it is. Obviously, let's see a time of super, super busy action happening here on the Binance DEX. We're going to have 100,000 traders here all trying to trade Litecoin at the same time. Will we be able to maintain those latencies? Well, with such a delegated proof of stake network, I think that they're probably going to be able to maintain that, because remember, we got 1 second block times, we have 1 confirmation finality, and we have a small group of nodes running it. So we should have incredibly fast speeds that are maintained. And that has been a downside of a lot of DEXs in the past. Now we can go here, of course, and check out the open orders. So I've got partially filled here on my sell order for my Litecoin. You can see the order history, what I've bought, buying that Monero and buying that Litecoin earlier. Trade history here, current balances just here. So again, a very familiar feeling with this and the normal Binance exchange. So we have the BNB markets here. This is the Bitcoin markets. We can see there's only BNB, BTC.B at the moment, Ethereum, and the USDT. So we will see these pairs filling out over time. Yeah, there's not many pairs at the moment. This is just the test net, guys. This is not the active main net exchange. You can come over here and you can play around, have a good time, but it is limited in its functionality at the moment. So that is definitely worth remembering, but I do like it. It's got a very nice feel. It's just like using Binance, but in a decentralized fashion where I control my funds. And of course, that is the big upside of using a decentralized exchange, is that I am in control of my funds. And that is such an important thing. To be in control of your funds, to retain your private keys. Unlike the centralized exchange, if you lose your keys, the support team cannot help you. So you are in charge of your own financial destiny here. You control your funds. Some people are not ready for that. That is why they leave their funds on a centralized exchange, which if you've been in the crypto community for a while, you know that none of us recommend. You need to take that extra step, get yourself a hardware wallet, and take control of your Bitcoin. That is also worth remembering that these coins that you're trading on the Binance DEX, many of them will be pegged tokens until we do see that interchain operability rolling out here in the future. And of course, considering that this is the Binance DEX, we may finally be solving the problem that has really plagued all DEXs. I mean, bad user experience and lagginess and all this stuff, well, that's a pain in the butt. But what's really killing DEXs is they don't have any volume. You go there and there's nobody on the other side of the trade half the time for half the pairings. It's crazy. We need volume on decentralized exchanges. This, of course, allows you to hold your private keys and have that volume. And remember, Binance is the world's biggest exchange on most days anyway. The fact that they're launching a decentralized exchange, I mean, it's not like all of the business from the centralized exchange is going to go straight over to the Binance DEX. There are still going to be a lot of people who are just more comfortable using a centralized exchanging experience. And if you've been in crypto for a while, you know why you don't keep your money on an exchange. You just don't. But a lot of people do, because they don't follow advice, or they just feel more comfortable. They don't feel comfortable holding on to their own private keys. But more and more people are becoming comfortable with that experience all the time. Those people can come over here and use the Binance DEX. It's very user-friendly. It's super easy to get signed up to it. And the experience is very similar to using Binance, except that instead of having to deposit funds into the centralized exchange, you can just come and trade on the DEX using your ledger, which is awesome. Now, the test net is live. There's a link down below if you want to go over and play around and have a bit of fun testing out the DEX. And of course, we're all looking for that mainnet to get launched here in the coming future. Anyway, just my thoughts on the Binance DEX. You will let me know what you think about it. If you've come over and play around in the testnet, let me know your feedback. Do you like it? Do you think it looks cool? I'd love to know your thoughts. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. As always, you guys rock, so thank you so much. If you enjoyed this video, leave a thumbs up on it. You can always subscribe to the channel if you're new around here, and click on that notification bell to know when I put out a new video. Long live the blockchain, and peace out till next time.